This is the Sayo device. It is a 3-key keyboard with an adjustable knob that you can use for changing volume, muting, all of that. Now the 3 keys here, people typically use it to play Osu or other rhythm games that you can use 3 keys with. Now what I see people doing with this is that they like to play Geometry Dash with this. So I tested that out and it is great for Geometry Dash. So here's my unbiased, honest review of the Sayo device 03C. So let's see the specifications of this. It has 3 keys, obviously. They light up, as you can see. It has a tiny screen. I put Pac-Man on mine. It has a USB-C port in here. It allows it to hook up to your PC. The main thing about this keyboard is before you actually entirely press the key, it will register it. So if I go just like this, it will register the key. Now this is insanely good because it will help you in games like Geometry Dash, the one that I'm playing. It will read your inputs way faster than the standard key. So instead of having to wait before the key actually goes down, you just press it just a little bit, it'll register. Another feature is if you go to Device, USB port rate, sets it to 8,000. Now what this does is it makes it so this travels way faster to your computer than it would with a normal keyboard. So typically keyboards range from, 1,000, 2,000 hertz on average. I'm not really too sure about that, so don't quote me on it. This device can send inputs to the computer way faster than a traditional keyboard. It's fast input here, fast input in the USB port. That's why it's better than a standard keyboard for games. Now I did some Geometry Dash playing with my normal key, which is the insert key, and I compared it to playing with the Sayo device. I concluded that the Sayo device made me do better on Deadlocked than it did with my default key, the insert key. Now on Deadlocked, with the insert key, on my first attempt I got 82%. On my second attempt, I got 57%. On my third attempt, I got 15%. Now for the Sayo device, on my first attempt, I got 13%. On my second attempt, I got 75%. On my third attempt, I got 78%. This is the Sayo device software. From here, you can change the bindings, the lights. See how mine goes, like, when you click it, change the color. The advanced key section, these are the more basic ones that you can do SOCE, and you can adjust a couple other things. In the screen section, you can do a GIF, you can do an image, and it will put it on here. The boot up screen, for me, I did as the Apple logo, so whenever you turn it on, it'll do the same thing like your phone or the MacBook will do. The analog key, this is what you can do. This is what I think are the best things for Geometry Dash personally. This is basically like, it'll register at 3.200 millimeters. That's why it's so fast. Gamepad, I'm not exactly sure what this does, but maybe if you had a bigger Sayo device, I guess. Text, you can put text and make it so one of these buttons will paste text. Passwords, you can make it paste a password, which I do not recommend at all. It's very unsecure. Now, these are the color tables. I set mine to number 1, so you can do the rainbow. Images, this is where you'd put the Pac-Man, or paste all your images, the Pac-Man GIF, and the Apple iPhone logo. Then you have backup and restore, so you can back up your Sayo device settings. If you're doing a firmware update, you're doing a reset because it's not working correctly, you can back up the Sayo device settings, save them on your computer, and then restore them. In device options, what you can do a lot of stuff. You can set the report rate like we just did on the device manually, and you can set the multi-sampling to speed, 0 accuracy. I personally recommend speed, and release delay, personally recommend 1 for Geometry Dash. Also, if you were wondering, these are my settings for my lights. I also forgot to mention you can do the global LED effect, which allows you to do various things. You do something like this, rainbow, so you just have it like this, and there's also the tornado, which is also pretty cool. So for Rhythm Plus, these are my results on the first attempt. And this is pretty much the only map that I could get to work, because this is the only 3-key map that I could pretty much find. So, yeah. I don't know if this is ideal for playing Rhythm Plus, but I guess I'll just try it. For now, I think it's pretty good, pretty decent. Now this is my score for the second attempt, and this is my third attempt. Overall, it feels great to use, and I think it's great for both casual and pro players, especially for people with laptops that can't experience that full key experience. They only have flat keys, like the scissor style key, not like the actual raised keys. Let's get to the cons. $36 for a keyboard with only 3 keys. That's kind of a lot of money, to be honest. And it doesn't really sound the best. It sounds kind of clanky, you know. And the config, like the actual Sayo app, isn't great. It's kind of janky, just hard to navigate. Sometimes it can be buggy. The last con, I'd say, it's kind of hard to get used to. It can be different, it's really fast, sometimes too fast. It can be hard to get used to if you're just playing on a slow, kind of normal keyboard. But overall, I give this a rating of 9 out of 10. I'd say definitely buy. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.